It ain't no beats without them keynotes.
Welcome to another episode of the Unfriendly Podcast. I'm your co-host, Marcus.
It's your boy, Richard. What's up?
Welcome to the third episode of the Unfriendly Podcast. We here with another episode. How you feeling today?
Feeling great. Gotta keep them coming, though.
Gotta keep them coming.
Gotta keep them coming.
I feel good tonight, man.
Feel amazing.
I'm going to be honest, I'm feeling very unfriendly today.
Why is that?
That's just how I feel.
We'll get into that.
We might tap into unfriendly, real unfriendly territory today. But as always, the merch. Let's just keep it real.
That's the hoodie.
The hoodie.
The hoodies is tough.
Hey, the hoodies is coming.
Soon.
The hoodies is coming soon.
That hoodie weather outside right now.
It is hoodie weather.
It's time to bundle
It's
up
demon season, low key.
Season. All the above.
The tees you can just rock those year round, but at some point,
olive though.
The olive is crazy.
Straight.
The olive is crazy.
Straight.
The hoodies is here. It's unfriendly. So yeah, you know how we do.
We're chatting about.
We get straight into it. We don't waste no fucking time. We usually start with trending, and today our trending topic is gonna be. I don't want to throw her in the mix because she a bad bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Like
What we're talking about.
she's really one of them. We're talking about Jada Wada. She be on the shade room talking about how the type of nigga that she like. Let me. I don't want to. So yes and no. Yes and no. Let me see if I can play this real quick. Let's see.
What do we gotta have to have Jada though? What do we gotta have? Like, what's on the list? Like, give us the checklist.
I feel like to be my, you gotta be hood. I don't want nothing that's not hood. You gotta carry a gun. If you don't carry a gun, I don't want you in my space.
Jada, like, he couldn't be like a soccer player, like a billion dollar soccer player. Like, he gotta have that like gangsta greasy to him. But you are like a suburban girl, like you're.
I know. I literally am a suburban girl, like private school, Catholic school. But I always was attracted to.
So you just like a thug thing.
I don't know what he was. I don't know what man was talking about.
You just say a thug.
I don't know. He went crazy. He went crazy on that. All right, so.
I mean, it's such a soccer player.
Do we feel like that's the temperature of what these bitches be talking about nowadays? So coming from her, I feel like
it depends. It depends on the person. I don't want to throw everybody.
We never throwing everybody into that category.
Some can be thrown into it, but not everybody.
A large majority. But like, why? Why do? And she and the nigga even said like, you come from whatever, you don't come from that hood shit. She said my nigga gotta carry a gun. I gotta catch a body. That's what I gotta do before I slide in DMs. I got a couple teardrops. I got a couple bodies on me. Like, what we talking about?
But like, like I said, it depends on the person for sure. Like I said, her being a suburban female
and admitted, had no problem admitting that.
It doesn't make sense.
She doesn't come from no hood shit,
right.
But she want a hood nigga. So like, what?
What's in you is in you. So like, if it's not, it's not. Like I said, for some people, that might be a requirement for where they live in, how they moving every single day, the people they be around. So like, for somebody, like I said, I'll just say Chicago. I'll say for somebody to say that's from Chicago, like they live in a whole different type of world than us normal people. I'll say us normal people because our everyday lives is not like theirs. Right. So for you rather get caught with it than without it is basically the thought that she's having in her mind right now. And how rich niggas getting touched now. Like it's
true.
It's a free for all. Like
so
nobody give a fuck who you are.
I feel like
you're gonna get touched regardless, and they know that shit. Like just because they celebrities, they in the
and that's the celebrity part of it.
Right.
If she feel like she's always gonna be in the celebrity arena.
Yeah.
So if she's in a celebrity arena, she want to feel like she got a nigga that could hold her down in that arena
at any time.
But like that's not. I just feel like it's not completely realistic. Like when after the club lights come on, after the bottle sparklers go up,
after they sizzle out,
you in the crib, like you chilling. I gotta have my strap on me walking around the crib. Like, come on, like you're not really living that on a day-to-day basis. You only living that life when you're outside. And I get she's probably outside. No, that's what I'm saying. She's probably outside more than what the average person is. But like, that's just the standard. Have a gun. Sign me up.
I gotta
sign me up. I got
hollow tips on the first date. Hollow tips.
Sign me up. I got it. What we talking about? But it's set. I feel like it just sets the wrong tone when you just say my nigga gotta have a gun. Like, what are you talking about?
But is that you think she's telling people that though? Like
yes, I feel like she's telling people that. I feel like she's telling like
they talk blah blah blah.
Yeah, yes. Like, do you have a like? Are you a hood? No, I feel like she's having like, are you a hood nigga conversations. Like she's really talking to her.
You gotta be a hood nigga to have a gun. I feel like she just
true. But what she's talking about is like he's at like Waffle House. Yeah. My man's is at Waffle House, just with the strap, getting a waffle with fucking walnuts in it or some shit. Like I feel like that's the type of nigga that she talking about, just off the rip. But it's like I feel like it's unbalanced because. She's like
it's like somebody from her world completely understands what she's talking about.
But somebody that's not from her world totally has no idea what she's talking about.
No clue.
So, and first of all, she did stand on what she said, but we'll get to that in a second. But I feel like it's just very unbalanced. Like say other shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say my nigga gotta have a strap. What else? What else you gotta have? Like goddamn, just a strap? That's all you gotta have. And just saying because hood niggas are different on. It could be all a bum nigga with his strap, a nigga that's in his bag with his strap, a nigga that just have his strap and nothing else, a nigga that's a couch warrior with his strap. Couch warriors.
Everybody go.
Them couch warriors be having straps. Like, really explain what you're trying to say. And then the flip side, I'm not gonna lie, this is what I thought about on the flip side. Bitches be angry. Like these bitches.
What do you mean by that?
These bitches really don't be like really happy for real. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think of one happy hood nigga right now.
That's a crazy thing to say.
I can't think of one happy hood nigga right now. Like all them niggas is angry. They got she said my nigga with a strap. You're not just living like good vibes, good energy.
That's what
walking around with a strap. It's not happening. So they automatically attach themselves to that lifestyle. So they want a nigga to match that. You see what I'm saying? That's wherever they are. They outside. They living that kind of life. So I need a nigga to match that. For me, like I need my bitch to be like.
A bitch, honestly.
Yeah, just like
a girl.
Be like,
female,
just
honestly,
be a female. Be like,
don't even have to be said.
Man, just like give off love, give off good energy. Like, bitch, I want to fuck you. I don't want to fight you. Right. Like, I feel like these bitches just be angry, just like the niggas nowadays.
Yeah, it's what they see though. Like I'm saying, like it's just. I hate to say it and sound cliche with that.
Yeah.
The product of your environment is like probably one of the realest.
You can't get away from that. I feel like that's just
if that's what you see. If that's what your upbringing has put in front of your eyes 24/7. Like I said, if that's where you are, that's just what you're gonna want.
Or not if your upbringing. If that's what you feel like you want, because like she said, she wasn't brought up that way. She just.
I mean, what's
what she
pushed?
want.
I guess
right,
what's
right.
pushed now. So you get on your phone. That's what, like, everybody, all the young people, not gonna say females, even guys. Like, niggas saw that shit and like, all right, let me go buy a gun. Like, not even females gonna say, oh, I want a nigga. Not like niggas just went and bought a gun so they could get some bitches. Like after that, like nigga, oh, let me go buy a gun real quick. This might give you some bitches.
So how you feel? Like, do you feel like niggas like do that intentionally to get certain bitches?
Like I said, I mean, I don't want to say. I mean, like because of that, I would say yes.
But I'm not gonna make her the standard. We can't.
I'm not going to. That's just a great example.
Like, it is a good example. It's a good example.
For an example, that's boom. Like that's one right there.
Because she's not an ugly bitch saying that.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like that's like people look up to her. Like that's people's models. Like that's like I said, niggas do a lot for females, and niggas will bend backwards, forward, sideways, go buy a gun. Like I just said. So like, I'm not saying niggas doing that intentionally. Like I said, I mean, depending on where you at, you need that shit sometimes. But like, if that's what's getting shoved down people's throats, all right, I gotta be this to get what I want. I gotta go do this, or I gotta be something like that. I gotta go buy a gun. Niggas, like I said, he's a normal nigga. Just went and buy a gun. What are you
doing?
Like, you don't even.
Where you don't even. You're not even gonna run into a bitch that want that energy.
Right. Depending on where you're looking, and depending on the normal day-to-day person you bump into, like you shouldn't even feel like you need a gun. You shouldn't. Depending on
but I just feel like this is why I feel, and I've said this before in the first or second episode that we dropped. I feel like bitches is really in control of the dating scene right now. Like they really like it's changing constantly. Like we want this, we want this, we want a nigga that got that. We don't want a nigga that has this. Like, it's just changing constantly. So niggas is trying to see what they fuck with, what they don't fuck with. It's just a game. Like it's just like just play the game.
They're top of the leaderboard right now in first place.
Man.
Because it's going in their favor. Like,
they really having their way. Like these bitches is having their way
for sure. Like
it's really demon season for these bitches out here. That's a fact. Like you gotta what they like the standards that they set, whether you agree with them or you don't, you at least have to acknowledge them. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like acknowledge what they saying and decide if you want to fuck with it or not. You know what I'm saying? And of course that's just like, we're not going to make her the standard at all. That's just what she likes.
If it's something as outrageous as that, don't look at the person differently. Like
they can't help it.
My nigga's a soccer player. Why he carrying around a gun to soccer practice?
Like you don't know.
Your day-to-day soccer player, NFL player, NBA player. That nigga's not walking around with a gun and you gonna fumble the bag because Miss Goofy said you gotta have a strap on you. Like fuck you talking about?
I want to go to. I'm just trying to go to Target. Yeah, what do I need that for?
Niggas in Walmart dropping. You gotta. I don't know, bro. Like I said, nowadays, I don't know.
Oh shit! But listen, what I do fuck with is she said she made another comment. She was like, "I said what I said."
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, man.
She meant it.
She said what she said. Like you can't.
She probably went through. Like I said, and another thing is, like, we can't ignore, like somebody's like trauma.
Facts.
Because somebody
is it trauma though?
It's trauma.
Okay,
it's trauma. It's trauma. Trauma's real.
If it's trauma,
like if she's been in a position where somebody who probably had a gun and it could have went completely different. Yeah. So like I said, like sometimes that's just what her standard is. Probably just to keep her mental stable or safe. Like I said,
just to know my nigga would shoot somebody if I need somebody to get shot.
At one moment, she was with somebody who didn't handle what needed to be handled, and now on, I need you to be able to handle
I'm not fucking around. Like if I'm with a nigga, I need you to be able to handle the shit that I need you to handle. Like facts. Yeah. No, I feel that. So like, let's just transition that like preferences. So like I said, she stood what she said what she said. Like that's her preference. And I feel like a lot of people have problems with niggas or bitches' preferences. Like it's my preference. Why do you have a problem with what I want to fuck with?
It belongs to me.
Like, it's mine. It's not your. If that's not your preference, don't worry about what the fuck I got going on.
It's mine. I feel like I could talk about this all day.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
So, people like when you're a kid, like everybody has said, I want this, blah blah blah.
Right.
That changes,
bro. What?
So often,
drastically,
and frequently, and as you grow as a person and go through life, like what you like today, you might not like it tomorrow.
Facts.
What you like last year, you might not like this year. So when somebody actually has like a preference on the type of person they like, like don't fold or bend, because like you might think you like them, but your preference will always be your preference. And I feel like that's why a lot of people, like, not saying have an excuse for getting cheated on or getting done dirty, because a nigga try to fuck with you and he went out his preference. A bitch try to fuck with you and she went away from her preference. Like, that's one thing that if you really trying to take somebody serious, like, don't fall away from. Because, it's gonna end
at the end of the day,
like, for sure.
At the end of the day, you know what you want to fuck with.
Right.
Like, you know what you can handle, you know what you can't handle. So if you know what you, if you
know what you can't handle,
if you in an arena of what you can't handle, just get out of that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like whatever my preference is, whatever anybody's preference is, I just hate when niggas or bitches be feeling some type of way when somebody voices their preference. Yeah. Like, you can't tell me what the fuck to like. Right. You just can't tell me that.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is. If I want like a purple bitch, if I want like a black bitch, if I want like a yellow bitch, no, like, don't tell me what the fuck I can like and what I can't like. Yeah. This is what the fuck I want. Right. You can't tell me shit. Like, and I feel like people just be insecure as fuck. Right. Like, they feel like their standard of what they are, it should just be across the board. Like, no, like, you're like, at the end of the day, you may not be it. You may not be it for him.
And sometimes it's as simple as that.
It's just that simple. Like, you thought you check all the boxes. You probably didn't.
Yeah.
You probably didn't. You probably didn't check.
Half of one, maybe.
You probably didn't check all the boxes.
He went away from his preference and checked the other boxes for you. So, and shit got sticky.
Like, I feel like, especially for like women, I feel like women may have like the most issues with it, especially for like black men. Like, it's so like cringy if you don't like black women. If you like black women, like, go for it. Right. If you don't, if you have your preference, whatever your reasoning behind that, I'm not here to judge nobody. Like, as long as you're not hurting, like, that's what I feel like.
Valid,
but no. So I agree. If you're not purposely trying to hurt nobody's feelings behind your reasoning, that's cool. Like, I don't fuck with Nick. Like, I don't fuck with them because A, B, or C. Like, don't highlight what you don't like. Just highlight what you do like. Don't bring the negative into what you don't like. Just talk about what you like. And I don't give a fuck. This is what I see.
I hate the race thing.
No, yeah. So definitely, I agree with that. But that's what I'm saying. If it doesn't apply to you, don't bring yourself into that arena. Bitches love bringing themselves, like, nobody's talking about you. And just if you don't see yourself as that, why are you bringing yourself in that arena? I don't bring myself nowhere where I feel like it doesn't apply to me. I'm going to always, until the day I fucking die, I'm always going to feel like that nigga.
Yeah.
Whatever that bitch is talking about, what she like and what she don't like,
that does not apply to you.
It don't apply to me. I swear to God.
It do not apply to you.
I swear to God, it never applies to me.
You working just go back to her real quick, because it's the clearest example I could say. If you work in a normal 9 to 5, you going home every day, you don't that having a gun shit don't apply to you.
Don't apply to you.
It don't apply to you.
Don't
so
apply
don't
to you,
put
bro.
yourself
Don't do
right
it.
there because it's
Don't
not
do it.
gonna work. It's not
It
gonna
won't.
work.
It won't.
But
Yeah,
like,
but people love putting themselves where they're not. You're not there.
Be self-aware.
Bro.
You have to be self-aware. I'm very
Self-awareness.
self-aware. And every aspect of your life, you have to be self-aware.
I don't know how my life would be if I didn't have self-awareness, honestly. Like, be where you are, stay where you are, know where you are, and work where you at. Like, don't try to come out. Don't put yourself in an arena where you're not. If you feel attacked for whatever reason, because niggas admit to be feeling attacked. Like, why do you feel attacked? Like, did they say your name? Did they say A, B, or C, Joe, John, whatever your last name is, Johnson? They didn't say you. So why do you want to put yourself in that arena and, like, you want to be hurt? Like, niggas be wanting to be hurt. Like, you just want to put yourself in a place where, like, your feelings are going to get hurt and you want to lash out. Like, no, like, they're not talking about you. Why are you putting yourself there?
So talking about preference wise, do you have a preference on what you look for?
Well, my main preference is
or fucking with somebody. What's preference?
You got to be happy, man. I just need good energy from you. Like, I just need good energy. That's all I need. Just like, you got to love yourself.
Physical attractions wise. Physical
attraction wise, I do not have a preference. I'll say that.
Anything.
I like what I like.
What do you like?
If it's something that's attractive to me, I fuck with it. So there's no, you can be whatever color, whatever. If I like it, I like it. That's just me. I've never had, and you know me. If anybody knows me, it's been a variety of whatever. Like, I don't have a specific of like, I like this. Like, it could be, if I'm just trying to fuck, I just like this. If I'm really trying to like hold you down, I like that. So it just depends what I'm trying to do.
I hate when it comes to like, why is it, and I understand at the end of the day, but that dating within your same race shit and marrying within your same race.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
I fucking hate that shit, bro. That. I fucking hate it.
I'm not fucking
and
with
that's one thing that I will always come out, like how you saying, like what you like.
Like what you like.
Sometimes within your community, it might not be something you fucking like. So you gotta go somewhere else to find what you prefer.
Facts.
And that settling shit, like I said, when it comes to, it could be anything. It could be when you don't like people that wear white shoes, so I'm gonna go somewhere where motherfuckers wear black shoes. I shouldn't be looked down on or talk shit about because, like, damn, what the fuck? Like, motherfuckers couldn't do this before. Now that we're doing it, it's a problem. But yeah, like, I can't stand that, dog. Like, people have completely different upbringing, so like, the day-to-day motherfucker is a scary situation. So you gotta go somewhere where you ain't the normal day-to-day
like,
motherfucker.
Would you text me today? Like, niggas is mad that Virgil's wife was white.
Right. Like, that's
like, how you gonna be mad at this nigga for marrying somebody that's white? Like, you're not married. It's not you. Why do you want to be upset about that? Has nothing to do with you at all.
Absolutely nothing to do with
That's why I don't fuck with, like, motherfuckers live your own fucking life. Motherfuckers always want to put themselves in shit that has nothing to do with you. When you wake up in the morning, worry about all the things you had to accomplish that day. Don't worry about what Virgil had to accomplish. You're not Virgil.
Because he's not worried about you.
He's not worried about you. He doesn't give a fuck about what you got going on. He don't give a fuck about what you do. It don't matter what the fuck. Bro, like, just especially creatives in that aspect. Like, creatives are creatives. Let them do what the fuck they feel like they need to do.
That's one thing. That's one thing. Like, if I ever get, like, at that position where somebody's like comments or something, like, I'll be thinking, like, why the fuck do people really give a fuck about what they're talking about, bro? Like,
I would never give a fuck. I swear to God,
baffles me.
I swear to God, I would
like,
never
there's
care.
no way that I'm rich as fuck, living not even gonna. I'm not even gonna put that much emphasis on money, but I'm just saying.
Right.
If I'm living the lifestyle that you want, that you are literally dying for,
that you cannot have,
that you might not ever get a smell or get a taste, a snippet of it, and you gonna sit on here, blah 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 blah, like nigga, what? Like, oh, that nigga is rich as fuck. Yeah. She's rich as fuck. They're living a fucking king lifestyle, bro. Like, and they would sit there and just like, oh, look what such and such said about me. Like, that nigga
that's what I'm saying.
Dollar General,
niggas
bro.
Don't be
like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? You over here worried about? Oh, hey, them comments.
Niggas be miserable. What are you talking that's about? Why I said if I have a preference, you gotta be happy. Like, I guess, like, you gotta be happy where you are, and we could just work from there. Like, niggas really be miserable. Niggas really hate their lives. Sure. Like, where they are right now. A lot of motherfuckers just hate that shit, so they gotta find other things to hate. And no, like, if it doesn't apply to you, let that shit go, bro. Like, if you like a nigga that, like, if you a nigga with a strap, if she's white, if she's purple, if she's pink, whatever makes you happy, just do that shit, because you only get one chance at life. Like, you don't get to redo life.
Shit does not matter. Also.
No, it really don't.
And they say some of that shit is just not even real. Like,
it's really not.
It's just, some of the shit's not real.
Whatever you decide to attach your beliefs to, attach it to. If it don't apply to you, just live your life, bro. Like, speaking of the Jada Way to come, she really had to come out. She made a statement. Y'all really all blah, freedom of speech. Like, bro, like, I wouldn't even do that.
Who are you explaining yourself to?
Yeah, who you explaining yourself to? Like, you got to come down to these.
And I see
to these niggas' level and explain it to them.
The interaction part, but
it's I get that, but like, no, we're talking about my life now. Yeah, like, we're talking about who I'm fucking now.
I'm explaining. Why am I explaining
myself? Who I'm fucking to y'all?
I don't explain myself.
What?
I don't explain myself to nobody.
I don't like to be questioned. Bro, what? What?
I don't give a what it is. I don't like when the fucking person taking my order is questioning. Nigga say you want ketchup, bitch. Just give me whatever the fuck I want. Don't even ask me what I want to eat.
Don't even question nothing. Yeah, just like, just know whatever I'm doing, I thought about it before I got here. So whatever your frame of thinking, it don't have nothing to do with me. Stay with what you know. Don't put yourself in arenas where you don't belong.
And shit like Shorty said, like, I hope that doesn't like sink into people's minds.
It probably will,
and they have to just run with
unfortunately, it will. Because unfortunately, there's those motherfuckers that's in the basement on IG eating Cheetos all day, Cheetos on their hands, and playing Fortnite. Oh, Jada Wade said, so let me go get the strap.
I wish it was more positive.
Yeah,
more positive.
But then again, I'm not mad at her, because it's not her fault if niggas with the Cheetos on their hands. She can't help them niggas. Yeah. She just gotta say, it's just her truth. She just happened to be famous. Yeah. If I just happen to be famous and speak my truth and you take it and run with it, what? I gotta chase, like, no, like, niggas just have to be who they are individually and play their roles. If that's not your role, then that's not your role. Like, understand where you are, play that role. But Jada, I got
still slide on her. I got one. I do got to put
Jada. What's up? We talking. No, she's sexy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. She's different.
At
like,
the end of the day,
she's different. So yeah, bro.
Anything for that.
Wherever you at, be where you at. That's. I think that's just the theme of Unfriendly. Wherever you are, be where you are. Play your fucking role. Don't put yourself nowhere where you don't belong. You don't belong in this arena. Get the fuck out. Play where you're at. Be where you're at, and just live your life. Yeah. And just do what makes you happy. Whatever that shit is, do that shit. So yeah, so that's what's trending today.
Be your own person. Man.
Be your own person. What we got? Let's get into this music shit. We got touch base with that.
We got music wise. So we got a very. This is tough because I feel like music gets everybody up through life.
Yeah.
Every day, music is everybody's heartbeat, bro. So, do you feel like you could name like a R&B and rap album that just like sticks out over everything? Every rap album, every other R&B album that just that really talk to you every single day, or at a certain time of your life that just got you through something that was just like, without this album, I'd have been fucked. Or
I'm not gonna say over every album I've ever heard, but there's two. So as far as rap, first
let's
one.
talk about rap.
Okay, yeah. So rap is 2014 Forest Hill Drives.
It's the only right
J.
answer,
Cole.
bro.
I mean,
there's only one right
bro.
answer for that
Every
song
just is just like I remember every place I was. Every single song
from fucking 18 to 30.
Yeah.
If that album didn't like change your perspective,
it just made sense. Like I've never heard an album that just made sense. Like every song was just like
like he was in a classroom.
No, taking notes,
just taking notes, just on life, bro. Like,
especially like
the clearest teaching, understanding from any. Bro.
So I was living in Virginia, and we was living in Virginia when that shit dropped, and I'm grinding. I'm working like 3 jobs. I'm in school, and just like nigga drop Love Yours, like god damn, like every song was just hitting, like it just hit the hammer on the nail every single song. And I just remember just driving through VA. Shout out to the 757. First of all, let's just take a quick moment of silence and shout out to 757. Solid niggas.
Day ones, bro.
Day ones.
I haven't been back since I graduated.
Yeah, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. You gotta tap it. Solid niggas.
But
solid bitches that I know will hold me down forever.
Different.
Like I don't even know. Like
Virginia.
Different. I could show up tomorrow and I'm solid,
get the same
bro. Like I was there yesterday. Like 757, Hampton, Norfolk, Virginia Beach. Bad news. You know what the vibes is. But, so I'm all over there. 2014 Forest Hill Drives held me down. I mean, held me the fuck down. Right. I went to that concert too.
That's one thing I need to do. See,
I went to that concert.
Bro. I need to. That whole feeling is just probably completely different.
He performed every single song.
I swear I'll be watching that shit.
Every single song.
Going back to Love Yours. We didn't gotta. I'll get into the other songs, but Love Yours, like that shit was like a fucking Bible verses, like the most amazing scripture I've ever heard in my fucking life, bro. Like that shit, like really opened your eyes to like shit that, like when I say like a lot of shit don't matter. Like in high school, everybody, like I said, that shit came out when I was like 10th grade.
Okay.
Like high school is fucking insane, bro. High school is insane when it comes to the social part, dressing wise, trying to fit in. Like you will always, like in high school, you always looked at the next nigga, what you didn't have, or what you could have, or like somewhere you could be living, like, and listening to Love Yours, that shit was like, damn, like I don't got it that bad, bro. Like I really don't have it that bad. Niggas out here got it a lot worse. Like I swear, like when I was a sneakerhead to the fullest, bro. Yeah. Sneakerhead to the fullest, like hand on the Bible. I could literally like call one of my niggas and say this shit, bro. Like I used to like hate like wearing the same shoes like every day. Like I hated that shit. Like I had to get like everybody there just like had new J's. Everywhere I looked, niggas there was spoiled as fuck, rich ass, fucking military kids and shit. So all them niggas had bread, and like wanted to wear different shoes.
Yeah,
bro. Like, and I got a pair. Like, I had fucking J's and shit. I got a pair of like all black Air Max, like 95s.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I could literally call somebody right now and ask them. One day, I got them shits and like I put them on, wore them to fucking school. Nobody said nothing. Like, they used to me wearing J's and shit. Nigga, I wore that same pair of shoes for like a whole week. Like, I swear to God. The same pair of all black Air Max. I wore them shits for like a whole week. The same reaction and the same love I was getting from wearing the Jordans, I got the same when shit when I was wearing the black shoes.
It's
like
a
that
bar.
shit. Like, that shit really does not
That's a
matter,
bar.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it really does not matter. And I swear, for like the rest of that year, probably like for like months and months, I just wore those shoes every single fucking day. I swear to God, I don't think I've ever said this shit, but I swear to God, like in my mind, like I was like just testing and seeing, like, bro, like this shit really don't fucking matter what the fuck you got on. You a solid nigga, niggas gonna fuck with you. Like,
listen,
like it really don't fucking matter, bro.
What I tell you is, in you is not on you.
Right.
It's like in you is not on you. Like,
for sure, bro.
There's nothing else to say.
That shit, will open your fucking eyes when one day you wake up and just realize, bro, like, what that motherfucker got to say just don't fucking matter.
Yes.
What he fucking think, that shit does not fucking matter. So I'm gonna still be me at the end of the day. With or without the jacket, the hat, the shirt, the shoe, the chain, whatever the fuck you value, when you take that shit off, you should be the same motherfucker. And if putting that shit on make you somebody else, don't put that shit on. Nigga, take that shit off. Nigga.
I would say how I look is how I feel.
Yeah, like
that's it. There's nothing else to talk about. How I look is how I feel. However you see me, how I'm looking, that's how I feel at that moment. But Tale of Two Cities, like you look up Tale of Two. It's an actual speech. It's actually the mayor of New York really put that like as an actual speech. It's just crazy. Fire Squad, GOMD.
Get off my dick.
Yeah, you know,
get off my fucking
it's crazy.
dick.
It's crazy.
So
are we agreeing that 2014 that's ours?
That should have been. Now
listen,
everybody's, bro. Not
R&B,
even ours.
R&B album. I'm gonna go
R&B over here.
Hold on.
I hate to say it.
No, it's
R&B
it's definitely R&B.
Bro.
It's definitely R&B over here.
Positive, smooth vibes all the time.
You want to go first, or you want me to go?
So mine, I'm a go with just the. I'm a fucking stoner, bro, and this is why I fell in fucking love with this album. Fucking, like you said earlier, fucking Janae, bro. Her album Trip, bro.
Yeah.
I might have played. I don't want to say. No, it is true. I played that album more than any fucking album on my phone. And like when that Apple Music shit do like that replay, bro, for the last like 4 years, Janae has been in my top 3. I want to say since high school, bro. I honestly want to say since high school. That fucking album Trip. I probably played that
Was you fucking bitches?
I was doing everything. So we was doing drugs, drinking, fucking. It's nothing you can't do to that album.
Oh,
you
shit.
could fucking run a marathon, swim, fucking hike.
Okay.
You can do anything to that fucking album. But Janae album Trip, I think, is one of the best. I want to say one of the best albums ever put together, bro. If you haven't, if you've never like really like sat down, just rolled the blunt and just really listen to what the fuck like she's saying on that shit, and like that the vibe and that shit it just hits you different, bro. Like if you really listen to that shit. So that's definitely mine. But
that's your R&B album.
That's my go-to R&B
time
album.
And place. That's what you at.
Place that since it dropped 2017, 2017.
Yeah,
that album has been played on repeat since then, bro. Like that's the go-to album. Dead ass.
I'm gonna go Chick Stage 4.
Tory.
Listen.
What's that better than 5?
Nigga. Okay, listen. And I know who you are. and you know who you are. I touched so many bitches to Chicks Tapes 4. I don't know what I don't.
We in VA at that time.
No,
too?
we was here. This is
pre.
We in Midland, the crib in Midland.
Okay. Oh yeah. That wasn't that long ago.
This is like 17,
Bruh.
16.
Tory's so underrated,
bro.
Niggas that
Don't don't even think about the. We're not even gonna address the bullshit. Leave the bullshit out. We would never address the bullshit. Chicks Tapes 4. It was just. There was just nothing else to talk. There was nothing else to talk about.
There was no misses.
Listen,
on that shit
it was just an automatic playlist, bro. I fucked a lot of bitches to Chick Tape. I'm just gonna be honest. Like I fucked a lot of bitches to Chick Tape 4.
In particular, that stand
relax.
out.
Hold on, you can embrace it.
Any particular that was golden.
All of them are particular because they all know if they put up to the crib.
Y'all still remember?
I know they remember. It's not even know they're talking about.
Hey,
Chicks Tapes 4. My nigga Tory Lanez went brazy on that album. Like, and I hate that the bullshit is in the way. Like, this nigga really went crazy.
Drop an umbrella if you was part of that hit list. Drop some umbrellas if you was part of the hit list.
Listen,
we want to see what was
Chick Tapes 4 was different. I mean, I don't know what to say. I really can't. It was just a time and place. And you just had to beat it. That's 2016, 2017. That's when the Migos album was going crazy. Culture, 21 Savage was going crazy. Tory was right in the middle of that Chick Tapes 4.
Fuck on. Bro, niggas.
And I hate it. They really sleep. Like, this nigga is really an artist.
The last year or two, he has dropped so much music. And because of the bullshit, like, niggas don't even. This is one thing I hate. People will literally form their own opinion
off of nothing.
Off of absolutely
nothing. So listen, first of all, let's just say this. You don't know what any of your artists are doing at home. You don't know nothing. Your favorite artist,
weirdo.
Your favorite artist could be anything. Bro. Your favorite artist could be a straight up psychopath.
You just don't know.
We're just talking about music. Let's just keep it about the music. I don't know any of these niggas, and I don't give a fuck about any of the niggas' personal lives because why? They don't give a fuck about my life. They don't
care about me.
They don't care about what I gotta get. When I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. They don't give a fuck about none of that. So why do I give a fuck about their personal lives?
Right.
Let's just talk about music. Let's keep it about music. Chicks Tape 4 was a fucking banger, and I'm telling you, a lot of people got touched to Chicks Tape 4.
That Playboy album that he dropped last year.
Yes,
nigga,
absolutely.
I listen to that shit
absolutely
all the fucking time.
I
so fucking underrated. It's
bro,
insane.
It don't make no sense.
Rapping,
but he so
bars,
I feel like
nigga go toe to toe with.
Bro, look at Hot 97. Tory,
his freestyles is crazy, and we're not even gonna talk about his fucking duffel bag of fucking mixtapes.
Duffel bag of music is crazy. Like, it's Chicks Tapes 4. Like, I turn that shit on right now, I'm in a whole different arena. Like, I'm like,
one thing.
It's like I start glitching.
One thing that's different between Chicks Tape 4 and 5. I feel like Chicks Tape 5, like once he did all like the remixes of everybody's song. It was more like of a upbeat ass shit. Like
it was more modern.
Yeah, it was more modern.
4 was like he didn't give a fuck. He had to say what he had to say. And that's where I was when that shit came out. I had to say what I had to say.
Drop the umbrella, be part of the hit list.
Relax.
I want to see the
umbrellas. Hold on, relax. No, Chicks Tape 4. You know the vibes. You know the time and space.
Bro, these bitches don't like getting fucked to real music nowadays.
No, they really don't. So look, I will say this. This is unfriendly.
Mic up.
No, the mic is up. Relax. Right? back then, it was really an art to like.
It was smooth. Yeah,
it was smooth. It was like it was like a play. Like as you get
like smooth niggas bitches don't like smooth niggas no more. You gotta
listen.
The date with a Glock.
It was a vibe. Like bitches really wanted to be like wine and dine with no dinner, with no. And when I say no dinner, like take me out here, take me out. It was just a vibe. Like bitches, we were really just linking on the vibe. Nowadays it's so like superficial bullshit. Yeah. I was really in that shit, but nowadays it's like when I be, it's just like
it's so hard to move away from that show,
bro.
I don't want to match that energy.
No. So I disagree. Now it's like, all right, what day you off? This is my schedule.
Right.
This is my schedule. I'm off on this day.
Yeah, right.
What day are you off? It's just like, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. It is what it is now. I'm not trying to change it. I'm just acknowledging what it is. What's your schedule, bitch? Yeah. And this is my schedule. You know what I'm saying? Right. Back then, it was just like, it was all my schedule. Like, that's all it was.
You had to put in some footwork. Now you don't have to. But fucking to the music part. Like, remember I said, shorty smoking and shit. Like, put on some Big 30. Bro.
Yeah.
I can't. What we doing here? I can't chill with a bitch listening to Big 30, bro.
But if that's the vibe, get it in and get it out. Like, let's just get straight to it.
I don't want to match that. I don't want to stoop down to that.
My boy say turn on some Giveon. Let's get the world we created.
We gotta talk. We gotta see what's going on between
let's tap in.
Ears.
So no, I will say that I do tap in more.
Yeah. Like,
before there was no tapping in. There was the vibe, the playlist, get to it, and out. And so I don't know what you. I don't know. Do I want to tap in more, or do I just want to get to the vibe?
I will always want the vibe. Like if I want you around, positive vibes on me. But like I said, if you that person that just get in, get out, play the Big 30 and shut up.
If it's a 30 vibe, it's a 30 vibe.
Play the Big 30.
But I'm just saying, I feel like around this time of like the chick tape and shit, like it was just everybody was just on the vibe. It was just
different time.
Now it's just like, what's your schedule? Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like it can happen both ways. It can happen both ways. But it was just like when that Chicks Take 4 came on, it was just silence. It was just silence. There was no words that needed to be said, and it was just let's just get straight to it. So yeah, those are the two albums. That's crazy. We both agree on 2014.
Like I said, bro, it's for a lot of people. I feel like 2014 was probably like a lot of people's number one album.
Yeah, I remember I'm in the barbershop, and I hate barbershop talk. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up and cut my hair. Please shut the fuck up.
That day.
God damn. But barbershop, everybody in the barbershop, 2014, J. Cole went, I was just like, damn.
And the female, bro, when I say the whole world, everybody, guys, females, was listening to that song. Like, I could play that song in that album with anybody. Like, the hoodest of niggas, the normal of niggas, the hoodest of females, with bitches. Like, you play that album and it's everybody just enjoys what the fuck he had to say on that shit. That nigga was talking his shit.
I never fucked a bitch to Janae, though. I don't know what that feel like.
You gotta tap in, bro. Janae is a hidden gem.
I never fucked a bitch to Janae. No, she's not hidden.
Like, bro, like,
I just don't know.
Really like Janae. Like Janae.
If you like Janae, do something. Make yourself known.
Goddess. Like, Janae is a goddess, bro.
I never hit nothing to Janae.
But you been fucking with Big 30 bitches. That's you fucking with the Big 30 bitches. That's why.
And relax on Big 30 too, damn. I never hit you to my Janae, but I'm an R&B type of nigga. Like, I'm an R&B type of nigga.
Niggas who smoke for real love listening to Janae.
Like,
females.
I guess I don't know. Enlighten me. Please enlighten me. Let me know what I've missed. Let me know where I'm at. That's that, bro. It's the unfriendly fucking podcast.
Yo.
I mean, this is what you should know at this point. You should know how we coming. You should know what the vibes is.
Like it.
We're gonna keep it unfriendly at all times. Like it, love it, or hate it. Let us know in the comments.
What y'all
I won't know what you, I won't know how you feel unless you tell us.
How y'all feeling, man? What y'all?
If you love
what
it,
y'all feel unfriendly.
Let me know how you
about?
love it. If you hate it, please tell. I love the hate. Let me know if you hate it.
How people thinking and what the fuck they just despise.
Yeah.
I
let us know. Let us
I
know.
feel like we can relate. With
we could. We in the comments. We definitely in the comments.
We gotta tap into the comments.
We gotta tap into the comments. That's it. Merch is coming. It's unfriendly. Stay fucking tuned.
And we out.
It ain't no beats without them keynotes.